This is a traffic jam.
This, that, and the third.
Traffic jam.
Doing this, that, and the third. This, that, and the third. Doing this, that, and the third. This, that,
Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King, the third. And as always, I have my lovely co-hostess with the most by my side, Miss Rici Pieci, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another dope episode of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. Now, we're going to begin the show in the best fashion we know how, and that's with shouting out our sponsors, beginning with none other than Maker's Mark. Shout out to everybody making their mark in their respective lanes and or industries.
And of course, you know we got Mountain High. Climb your way to the top.
Straight like that. So shout out to Gary and Greg for always pulling up, popping out, pulling up, and putting on in that order. Now we're going to begin the show with our new news for all y'all new news. So Miss Rici, what's topping off our news segment this week?
So first I want to shout out Anna Sierra.
Man, can we slow clap her? She's cold. I know. You got a lot in your hands.
Go
You got a lot in your
ahead.
hands. Anna Sierra has been putting on for 7 seasons strong, and now she's finally getting the recognition she deserves.
So she was actually featured on Fox 32. Earlier this week, I actually have the news clip, and they just talked about the West Side Women's Basketball League and the competition, and especially because the Sky won.
Yeah, we up one,
really
maybe
well.
2 now. We
Yeah.
might be. Is it 1-1 or
I have
is,
no
is
idea.
it?
Don't get me
But
started.
we are in the WNBA finals. Shout out to Candace Parker and the rest of the squad.
Right. So yeah, I just wanted to shout her out because she is a friend of the show and she's doing well. So if you all have daughters or if you know of anybody, of any girls that want to play basketball, definitely check her out.
Cause girls hoop too.
That part. Also, let's mention next Thursday is Third Thursday, guys.
Straight up,
and we're
straight
having
up.
our cultural icon party.
Boom up. Straight up. But no, we're not looking for like scary costumes and nothing like that. We're looking for cultural icons. And as the flyer suggests, we're looking for people from the arts, culture, and or entertainment space that speak to our culture. And you can get kind of creative with what you already have in your closet when you come and represent. It's going to be where though?
At Emma Shay. So Emma Shay is on what, 35th and Prairie?
Yeah, right there in the heart of Bronzeville, kitty corner from McDonald's for those that are familiar with the area. And it's a black owned, as all of our Third Thursday venues are, establishment by Janelle.
It's so good.
It's delicious,
great
man. Like they have sandwiches, sweets, they got they got water, you know what I'm saying? They have everything. And the crazy thing is, because we out here sponsored by Maker's Mark, and shout out to everybody making their mark in their respective lanes and industries, we actually provide samples of a lot of the different fare that's provided by the venue. And we're gonna have a special sponsor this month as well, none other than Docs. Now there's only a few locations of Docs back in the city, and shout out to my boy Lance Jones Jr. who brought it back. And they on 35th as well, so they're actually gonna be providing some chicken, some fish, and some fries for those that are into that type shit.
All right, but let's get into some other news. So, the vaccine mandate goes in effect tomorrow.
Minana.
For all city workers. So this is a big thing with the police. A couple aldermen wrote a letter to the mayor because the president of the police union, for once, I agree with his ass, right? For once.
Got one right.
He basically told them, you all do not have to let them know of your status. You don't have to get the vaccine if you don't want to.
Right.
And that's that. What y'all gonna do?
Damn, nigga said, don't ask, don't tell.
And so the aldermen are in fear of this because if the police can't go to work,
Who gonna protect us?
Right.
Who gonna serve us?
Right.
Not to say that they've been doing a good job of such, but still, we just have that peace of mind when they're there.
but they were saying crime will increase. So
Yeah.
I was thinking like it's already increased, but okay.
But
go
if you
ahead.
think back to the civil unrest, as they called it, the
Yeah.
riots, the rallies and riots, whatever, back in response to the George Floyd murder, right? When people realized like, oh, it's open season and we can just run up in these stores and they're not gonna do anything. They just are trying to make sure nobody gets hurt in the process.
Yeah.
Man, if that's going to be a regular Tuesday, it's going up. I'm just saying, dog. I'm just saying. So y'all
Not
keep
a
an eye on
regular
that. Keep an
Tuesday.
eye on that story because, man, absolute power corrupts absolutely. So if I have all the power and authority within me as a regular citizen to just do what the God please,
Do not purge.
I'm just gonna do it.
No, do not purge. Okay, but speaking about police, we had 2 school shootings this week.
Quit shooting that little shit.
So someone actually got shot at Phillips on Tuesday. I feel like it was Tuesday.
I told you, anarchy on a Tuesday.
It was a security officer and a student. The student got shot because they just so happened to be by the door. I don't even think that they were the intended target. Not to say that the security guard was either, because they were outside. And I guess when the security guard came out, they started shooting. I'm not sure of that.
They was aiming at the security guard?
They was aiming at the door, and he came out.
That nigga said, pow! Oh, that ain't my Uber. Hold on. What? That's crazy, bro.
But, so that was Tuesday, right? It was Tuesday. Wednesday morning, another shooting happened at a school in the morning, McDade Elementary.
See, I ain't even finna play with the baby. It's not funny when it's high school, but damn sure ain't funny when it's the babies, bro.
Yeah.
But I still will. Pew!
I saw it on I want to say it was the 11 o'clock news, and parents were obviously rushed to pick up their kids. Most of the kids were already inside, but it's like, it's a thing. So I do know a lot of schools, I'm on the school board, LSC, and that was an issue.
Wait, what? You're an LSC member?
I'm the president.
Oh no! Rici is out here contributing to her community. Check you out, cuz. Wait. So, could you imagine, right? Whether you was on the LSC, whether you was holding a position or not, but getting a text, because a lot of our young people in elementary school nowadays have, telecommunication devices.
Right.
And being like, Mom, they shooting at the school. Like, what would be your reaction?
So I actually saw a parent, didn't know that it was a parent of somebody at this particular school, but they was running all the lights on Stony. Once I saw them on the news, I understood why they was running all them lights on Stony. They had to get to where they was trying to go.
But at first, she was judging.
How
How dare they?
No, I was thinking
What?
like, why are you in such a hurry?
Yeah, now I understand. Go ahead.
But no,
You
I'm
get
gonna
in
be
front
the
of me.
same way. That's really scary for your babies.
It's crazy though, because it's getting to the point now where in Chicago you have to proactively prepare your children. You know what I'm
For stuff
saying?
like that.
So it's almost like your child hits you like, Mom, they shooting. You're gonna be like, shoot back. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like you
you're
almost
not.
gotta send and I'm not advocating that, right? But it's like enough is enough, bro.
But
We're not gonna keep being victims to
You
this
do
bull
have to
stuff.
have a conversation, and I found myself having a conversation this morning. Like, hey, if y'all here, what do you do? I need to know what y'all think y'all should do. Like, don't be standing up looking around.
Right. Stop, drop, open up shop. You know what I'm saying?
So you all, let's just be prayerful, and if y'all know who doing this shit, turn their ass in.
Type shit.
Let's see. Oh, this was a really big story on the world news. So I don't know if you've noticed when you go in like the grocery store, Family Dollar, Walmart.
How they put the cakes up front?
No.
Oh.
How they're missing things on their shelves. The
Yeah.
shelves
Like
are
out of
empty.
stock?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so they showed on the news last night all of these freights just out in the ocean, just waiting.
For what? Waiting for what?
Waiting to be docked, waiting to be brought in, you know what I'm saying, so that we can take the inventory and ship it to where it needs to go. Apparently there are no dock workers, there are no truck drivers, because of high gas prices, inflation. It's like a list of things that's going on, which is causing the shortage.
I actually saw a post, shout out to Parquet, part of the Fast Six, checking in from the DMV, and he said that, I think August maybe, was the highest amount of people quitting their job. I think it was like 42 million Americans quit their job in the month of August alone. And it was like, there was a symbol of McDonald's, like the post at McDonald's. I was like, what? I don't get the correlation, but they're basically just saying when you mandate vaccines on people,
Oh yeah.
people are like, I will not go to work. I will not work here, and I
They'll
will
figure
find
it out.
something else. Yeah, so it's kind of like, man, y'all got to be careful with the mandates, man, because you're gonna mess the money up, dog, for at least a short period of time. And then when you get other people in there, it's not gonna be who you want in those positions, dog.
Clearly. So the LA ports are going to be running 24/7, 7 days a week. That's a lot. You know, the union workers, 12-hour days at this point, to try to get these goods to where they're supposed to go.
Right.
But if you notice, those who go grocery shopping on a weekly, every 3-day basis, right?
No.
Everything is going up. And it's going up at least 8.6%. That's 8.7%.
I noticed that. I was in the grocery store just yesterday, and I went to get those Minute Maid drinks that I love to use as chasers. And they were $1.79. Them shits is usually $1. 10 for 10, bro.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
It was a lot of stuff that was like seemingly just slightly like just an extra 80 cents. It was like, wow, where's this going
and
towards?
if you put an extra 80 cents on everything.
On dollar items?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
Well, now in the dollar store, I heard now it's $2.
It's the $2 store.
Yeah, it's no.
And you can only spend
store.
$2 bills.
But they also said Social Security, because they're noticing this inflation, right? They're going to go up or up everybody's monthly pay.
You got to adjust.
Guess by how much?
Okay, so this is at the payment. We had our debt ceiling. If you carried 3, 47 cents.
No, a little more.
Okay,
No,
$47.
a little more.
$400.
Now that would
reasonable.
be an adjustment. No, $92 a month is added to your pay.
These the old niggas that get this? Mm-hmm. Wow. Sorry, Gam Gam. I know that medicine is 3 times as expensive, so you're gonna die.
So yeah, so y'all should pay attention to that. I do know gas is expensive now. It's, damn near $4.
Now, gas has always been expensive in the hood.
I feel like gas has been expensive since 9/11 for me.
Pretty much.
Because it used to be $1.80.
Yeah. And I feel like when I got my L's, I feel like gas was 98 cents, bro. I feel like gas was
you
98
older than me.
cents.
So yeah, so for me, it was like $1.80. $5 would get me to the end of half a tank.
Oh yeah, you're good, right?
Not
in a
anymore.
Ford Focus. But I have noticed that gas prices are higher in the hood
than
they
the
are
suburbs.
anywhere else. And I was wondering, we drive to Indiana, we drive to Evergreen, just a little bit past, Western, to get our gas if we, savvy like that. It's actually because the risk associated with having a gas station in the hood is higher. So your insurance costs are higher. You got to get bulletproof glassing. You got to get all these different risk factors considered, and you have to reflect that in your gas price. So BP on 79th, South 79th, is probably way different than 7900 North. You know what I'm saying? And that's facts. But that's where it comes from, is the risk associated with having your establishment in that location. I just feel like, man, at the end of the day, we got to start coming up with solutions. Mandating a vaccine for last year's virus is really messing stuff up. So instead of like getting caught in that, what they call a sunk cost trap, like this is what we said it was going to be, and we said that 18 months ago, so that's what it is, and it takes 24 months to roll out, and it's a totally different problem 24 months later, which is now.
Yeah.
We might need to realize, like, man, maybe we were mistaken in what we thought our go-forward strategy was going to be, and let's reassess the mandate with this vaccine. Maybe people with vaccines get some type of, you don't have to wear your mask, but if you do not have a vaccine, you can still work here, but you have to always wear your mask. Like, what's wrong with that? Because before the vaccine came out, we was relying on the mask. So why can't we still rely on the mask for those that are unvaccinated? Simple solutions, dog.
And all these damn boosters.
My homegirl, dog, I'm hoping we can get her on the show, but she is going through it, finishing up med school and not wanting to take the vaccine, and obviously not encouraging people to take the booster, because she's saying, like, from the inside looking out, they are literally experimenting on us.
I know.
And they don't know, like she said, you took the Moderna, go on the Moderna website, look at the ingredients of what's in the vaccine, tell me you would willingly put that shit in your body. So we just say vaccine. But when you look at the ingredients, you're like, nigga, I would never put these individual ingredients in my body, so why would I put them in there collectively in the form of a vaccine? We got to think, y'all. We got to wake up. But then again, ignorance is bliss. So do niggas want to stay asleep, or do niggas want to stay woke?
Or do they want to go to work and provide for their family at this
Type
point?
shit.
Or do they want to struggle?
Shit.
So, yeah, okay, we won't stay on that. That's getting depressing.
Yeah,
In other depressing news,
keeping with the depressing segment,
Texas governor issues an executive order banning vaccine mandates. So look, this is the thing that's tricky that I love and hate about Texas, right? they'll do a great thing and then they'll go do some fucked up shit.
Right.
So we're going to ban these vaccine mandates, which is amazing.
Can't mandate
You don't
vaccines
have-
is a good thing.
Go to work,
Freedom
do
of
your
choice.
thing, right. But you bitches cannot get an abortion.
You better have them big head ass babies, bitch. That's crazy, bro. That's backwards, actually. But again, if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I think at the end of the day, if you follow the paper trail, it will always lead to somebody profiting off of these mandates or lack thereof that are being implemented, dog.
Yeah, so for Texans, you don't have to worry about it. So that's a bit of a good news, considering you're in Texas.
Type shit.
Yeah, that's all I got for news, guys.
Well, that about wraps us up for this week's segment of new news for all y'all new news on this week's episode of This and the Third. Literally.
This is a traffic jam. Traffic jam.
This, that, and the third.
Traffic jam. Traffic jam.
Doing this, that, and